This microphone is an MXV69 Mogami edition. I used it for a video on Taiwan a little over a week ago, and the audio was all weird and boomy and resonant-y, and it was just no good at all. The vaccination scheme's going rather well here in the UK, to such an extent that we're going to be allowed to start travelling again. The UK government has announced a green list of 12 destinations to which we are allowed to travel and return without quarantine. And today I used this same microphone for a video about Intel, and the audio is absolutely fine. Intel has kicked off the virtual Computex 2021 with a keynote. The keynote lasted for 42 minutes. I'm going to condense it down significantly to around 8 minutes or so. What changed between those two videos was I replaced the valve inside this microphone. The Mogami edition has a regular valve of the sort you find inside a guitar amplifier. The Commodore Garden MXL V69, apparently I've not seen one, has a mini valve. This V67 I bought after this microphone had appeared to go wrong. So I'm going to show you inside this, and then I'm going to show you inside this. This V67 cost me about £120 recently, whereas the V69 Mogami was closer to 300 3 years ago. You could now buy this fella for about £250, so give or take this is twice the price of this. So the V67 has a regular XLR connector on the bottom, and you need phantom power because it's a condenser mic. If we unscrew the bottom cap, slide off the tube, and you can see that inside there's actually very little. It's all about the capsule in the top, but the circuitry there is just as basic can be. Actually sounds surprisingly all right. And then we come to the V69. This is slightly more complicated than the V67, so it comes with this, how many pins? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pin XLR, like so, which then connects to the power supply, and then you connect a regular XLR 3 pin to it, and that goes off to your recording device, camera, whatever it might be, mixer. And because the power for the Phantom is supplied by this external power supply, when it arrives at the recording device, it appears as a mic rather than requiring phantom power, which can be handy. And we take this and we unscrew this bottom cap, slide off the cover, and looky there. And that is this valve from Groove Tubes, made in the Russian Federation. And to get to the valve, you simply remove that tiddly little bracket there, and I also took off this little circuit board here, 2 screws on there. Although I think I could have winkled the valve out with a bit of care, but if in doubt, give yourself some working room is my motto. And then you simply wiggle it out, and there we have it. So out with the old, in with the new, audio fixed. Nice and easy. That cost me £25. Wish I'd tried that before I bought the V67, but I now have a pair of mics, so I'm set up for a couple of interviews I have in mind when the whole lockdown thing finishes. So there you go. MXL V69 Mogami edition fixed.